Weddings. What's not to love? Beautiful people in beautiful clothes, dancing the night away. True love on full display, made even sweeter by a slice of wedding cake. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, the reality is, modern weddings take a lot of effort to pull off. Big events require big plans, more specifically, meticulous planning. Wedding planner Ty Quarles and the Aisle Runners team want to take you behind the scenes of the business otherwise known as love and logistics, too.
So today we're just kind of heading out and taking a look at the venue. It's what we call a venue tour. It's like one of the most important parts of the beginning stages of planning for me. Take a lot of measurements, just kind of get a feel of how the venue is set up, how we're going to use the space. So this is my jam.
Every couple's planning strategy is different. Some start as soon as they're engaged, while others need a bit more time. Ty can jump in at any stage of the process, but on this particular day, venue measurements were top priority. Besides basic room dimensions, collecting other, not so obvious data was important. True north for optimal photo lighting, ceiling heights and door swing directions, the placement of electrical outlets for lighting and sound system requirements, and even the location of support columns and other physical obstructions proved to be incredibly helpful in the creation of multiple indoor and outdoor floor plans. And of course, plenty of photos and videos were taken. An effective venue visit should only have to be done once. Careful preparation ensures that all unknowns are answered while still on the premises. Not doing so warrants repeated contact with the venue to verify missing dimensions or other vital information. Never wanting to wear out a venue's hospitality, due diligence is absolutely necessary. Once all important information was collected and processed, Ty headed back to Houston to begin the next step of the planning process with the happy couple. In-person meetings with aisle runners are called planning sessions. These strategic meetings are agenda-based and last about 2 hours. This particular meeting topic is a crowd favorite, the design board presentation.
Come on in. How are you?
I'm good. How are you
Good to
doing?
see you. How was your week?
It was good. It was good.
Love the shirt. How are you?
Thank you so much.
Good. All right, you can sit there. Is your matron of honor coming?
No, it's just us.
Okay, cool.
Weeks of exchanging design ideas via Pinterest gave Ty a much better idea of exactly what the couple was looking for. These design ideas were aligned with the itemized wedding budget to determine just how much could be spent in the floral and decor category.
That's it.
Ooh, take it out. Ooh.
Look at me saving y'all money.
That's a good show. I like that.
Yeah, no, that
I got a good, because if I gray it out, that means that it's something that once I've talked to y'all, I know you don't need it. So I was like, why is there $600?
I know. Okay, awesome.
I got you.
Once parameters were in place, Ty shopped both local and national resources to find the best possible design products and services for the bride and groom. These findings were then organized and presented to the clients via the design board. But what types of information does a design board include? Detailed floor plans specific to the client's venue and guest count, suggested color palettes, floral and linen selections, attire and invitation recommendations, and most importantly, the estimated price tag for all of the items on their wish list.
All right, guys, y'all have a good day. You're welcome. Bye. You're welcome. My wonderful, beautiful people.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I've been using the same system for like 15 years at least, right? And it's like it works when people have like clear-cut directions. I'm moving them through and still, doing stuff on the side when they don't know it. But it's something about just giving them the basics of things that I need. And they've responded really well to it. So I love that. But I've got a lot of stuff to do in the meantime. I'm going to make a few adjustments to the PowerPoint that I did today, the design board. Just update some numbers on there, give them some time to sort of look over it. And next thing I'm doing is working on the schedule, and then we'll work on that.
Fast forward 4 months, and independent planning had shifted into overdrive. Final instructions had been confirmed with all outside vendors, and the entire wedding party had received their personal itineraries. Once all client essentials were delivered and sorted, it was time to pack up and head back to Austin. Team meetings are crucial. They are intended to ensure that all team members are on the same page after discovering what their exact roles and responsibilities are for the big day. However, tasks and to-do lists and the staffer's ability to perform them are not the only priority of the team meetings. Months in advance, client to staffer interactions are carefully predicted and evaluated to create the best possible personality matches. In addition to the countless itineraries, floor plans, and contact lists that the staff reviews during the onboarding process, another component of the team meeting is the table read. A table read is an organized reading of a script in which all speaking parts and stage directions are read out loud. In wedding preparation terms, this means that individual staff responsibilities and locations and actions are read out loud all at the same time.
A lot of stuff doesn't apply to y'all yet, but if you can just follow along with your table of contents so you guys know where I am, and when it gets to your time, you hit it. All right, 4:30, so it's me and Eric. I set up meeting room 3, and then what happens at 6:45?
Go to the lobby
Mm-hmm.
and
Suite, cross check 3:15. I'm helping them unload and take stuff upstairs.
walk around
Yep.
while you wait for the
Table reads are essential to the planning process. They provide opportunities to fine-tune timing and logistical details. Once all plans have been adjusted, they are put into action for the very first time at the ceremony rehearsal. A ceremony rehearsal is like a big family reunion. It is typically the first time that both families and the entire wedding party all come together. Logistically speaking, the ceremony rehearsal is also the first and only run-through of the entire ceremony portion of the wedding day. Rehearsals typically last about an hour to an hour and a half. And because the ceremony is by far the most detailed and precise event of the day, it is imperative that all wedding day VIPs be in attendance. This not only includes the bride and groom, but also all bridesmaids, groomsmen, parents, ushers, and hostesses. A productive ceremony rehearsal always makes for a much smoother wedding day.
Okay. All right. I'm coming in now. Okay, bye.
It's truly amazing how a little lipstick and hairspray can affect every major aspect of the wedding day. So, early start times and strategic oversight are a must in event planning. Glam takes time, and believe it or not, creating and coordinating accurate schedules for time sensitive vendors, such as hairstylists and makeup artists, should be a top priority. Miscalculated beauty schedules are by far the biggest culprits of delayed event start times. Five staffers were assigned to this event. For most weddings, brides receive one dedicated event staffer. However, this lucky lady had two. One bridal staffer assisted with hair and makeup scheduling, packing, and load up at the hotel, while the other staffer awaited the bride at the actual event venue. The bride was fully covered for the day and ready to receive the full aisle runner's luxury experience.
This is Ty. Hey.
Although the day
Okay,
starts pretty early for most staffers, the opportunity is given to both the bride and groom to sleep in a little longer if possible. For this particular event, the bride's hotel assistant doubled as the groom's assistant while he was still on the premises.
Hi.
Hey, Ty,
We have
what's
a
going
whole
on?
film crew. You can stay right there.
I'll send you a message, so just let me know if you need anything.
Okay, and you
Okay.
said 2:15?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be down there.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Bye.
As any lead planner would, Ty has to get that warm and fuzzy feeling, knowing that all is well, before leaving her clients in the very capable hands of her staff. Once all introductions had been made, it was determined that all hair and makeup schedules were running on time and transportation routes had been confirmed. Ty shifted her attention from the hotel to the actual event venue.
All right, beautiful people. Let's get you inside before you melt. Okay. Let's get you inside. We'll get some of the stuff out. Okay. How are you? Good. All right, so we can go ahead in? Yep, go ahead and go in. Alexis, can you show her where to go?
Group transportation was essential in safely navigating guests through the rugged terrain of Texas Hill Country. A combination of the steep, narrow winding roads leading up to the event venue, lots of out-of-town guests, and the promise of late-night cocktails made professional shuttle service an obvious choice. The bridal party was already on site. However, the arrival of the groom and groomsmen presented a few challenges. Keeping the bride and groom separate was tricky for this open-concept venue, so careful coordination was needed to avoid a bride-groom run-in before the ceremony started. Hours passed, and the pre-ceremony time period progressed with multiple vendor setups, and ended with Ty's last-minute walkthroughs. It was showtime. 6 months of strategic planning and nearly 1,000 miles traveled all came down to this.
We are coming to the top of the stairs.
Another Google 5-star review. Woohoo! Our day was perfect. With less than a year to plan, Ty took us on and provided a very professional experience. Ty worked countless hours with us, day, night, and on weekends, to make sure our dream came to reality. Not having one worry in the world on a day that most people are typically nervous and overwhelmed is an invaluable experience. If you are looking for a serious wedding planner who will go above and beyond and bring the best out of your wedding day, Aisle Runners will deliver. Thank you for making not only the day special, but my queen's dream fulfilled. To read the full review, visit tinyurl.com/LL2 review.